Is data science the golden ticket to a successful career, or is the field shifting in a way that could leave you behind? The industry is evolving fast, so if you want to stay ahead or just get your foot in the door, you need to know where the trends are heading. And in this video, I'm going to break down the latest shifts in the data science job market and reveal where some opportunities lie for our future. My name is Jeff. I'm a business analyst consultant at a top 5 Fortune 500 company for over a decade now. The job market is tough, but I'm on a mission to help 10,000 people break into data analytics by sharing weekly actionable insights to get you hired. So if you're serious about landing your first data job, hit that subscribe button now because I'm here to guide you every step of the way. Now, let's dive in. I quickly realized that my own skill set is starting to lag and feel outdated, and the technology is evolving so quickly that if you're not actively staying ahead, you're falling behind. So what I started to do is I started to dig into the latest trends of data science and analytics and to see what jobs and where things are heading so I can make a better decision. What I found completely changed the way I'm thinking about my own career, and I want to share that with you so you don't make the same mistakes that I did. One is the rise of specialized roles. So a big trend that I noticed is the rise of specialized roles within data science. It's not enough to be a generalist anymore. Sure, there are still generalists out there, but companies are looking for roles and people with specific skills like cloud computing, data engineering, also machine learning engineering. For example, cloud certifications like AWS are now required in nearly 20% of data science job openings, and the demand for machine learning engineers has also started to skyrocket. This also tells me that the shift is that companies don't just want insight, they want people who can build and deploy solutions at scale within these skill sets. Two is the growing importance of NLP and AI. Another trend that stands out as a growing importance and something that I see just having an uptick is the importance of natural language processing, or NLP, and AI related skills. NLP used to be this niche area, but it's becoming a core requirement for many data roles. It may not be for intro level data analysts and analyst positions like many of the people who are watching my content, and probably you are experiencing, but this is things that you want to be thinking about for your future once you get into a data role. The demand that I've seen has been jumping up from nearly 5% to 20% of job postings in the last year. And this makes sense as more companies are leveraging AI for chatbots, sentiment analysis, and even content creation. So if you're not looking into these areas, you might be missing out on a boat and an opportunity where the industry is heading. And when there's opportunity, there's also higher demand. So keep that in mind. And then 3 is the changing geography of opportunity. So let's talk about location. There are going to be big cities that are hub for data jobs. These are going to be New York and Toronto, which are hotspots for data. But there are also remote opportunities that are also on the rise. But the catch with remote opportunities is that only 5% of companies explicitly advertise remote positions. Oftentimes, you're going to have to reach out to recruiters. You're going to have to dig into these company job postings and to see if remote is potentially available inside some of these roles. So what this means is if you're looking for remote work, you're going to need to dig deeper and position yourself as somebody who can deliver results independently. What this means is if you're targeting remote work, you're going to need to dig deeper into some of these companies, their profiles, talk to recruiters, and position yourself as someone who can deliver results and act independently. And it's also about showing what you can add value without needing to be on site. One of the other things that I've noticed that's in parallel with this is there are more and more companies talking about bringing their workers on site and back into the office. So if you're looking for a remote role, it's going to be significantly harder at this point in time because more and more companies are starting bringing their workers back. It's not impossible, but I think this is one of the opportunities to get a remote work job before we start to see it trend down even more. At least in my opinion, that's where I feel like we're headed. 4 is education versus practical skills. This is something that I felt just from my own company and my own experience and what I've been reading from users and all the stuff I've been reading online, forums, Reddit, everywhere else that I can see that talk about data analytics, is one surprising insight is how companies are valuing education versus practical experience. So while 47% of job postings will mention a data science degree, more than a quarter of them don't specify any formal qualifications at all. And when I looked at my own personal company, I was looking at they don't require a data science degree at all. So for some of the roles, for the entry level roles that people want to transition into, but what they would require instead is or relevant work experience. So one of the things that I always talk about on this channel is that it's important to get work experience so that you can tick off and pass those job filters, but at the same time, get that business experience and all the data science skills that you're learning, apply them in that role. You do not need a data analyst role or title business analyst to be able to start doing some data science stuff now. What you need is just to get that experience and then get the role and then start building and getting that experience for yourself. Show the value that you can add to the company and your boss and upper management, and they will gladly be able to put you in those roles as long as it adds value, save time, saves money, generates money. As long as you can do that and still do your core roles that they need you to do, you'll be able to take on these projects. And then 5, AI and automation's role in shaping careers. Finally, let's address a big elephant in the room. It's going to be AI and automation. These tools are reshaping the industry, automating many repetitive tasks that used to be part of a data scientist role, data analyst role, people in data analytics. But here's a silver lining: that doesn't make data science obsolete. Instead, it creates opportunities for those who can work alongside AI to be more productive and deliver greater value. So you have to stay adaptable, and continuously learn is your best bet for thriving in this environment. And this is also one of the things that I'm personally upskilling, is learning how to use AI to make myself more valuable when it starts to become more prevalent. And then also it's helping me save time and so I can be more productive. But it's one of those things that's in the back of my mind. I'm not going to get replaced by AI, but I'm going to get replaced by somebody who can use AI to be significantly more productive than I am. So keep that in mind. So all in all, what does this mean for you? The data science market still full of opportunities and it's quickly evolving. Specialization, emerging technology, adaptability are going to be the keys to staying competitive. But if you're ready to take your next step and you're just starting into data analytics, so don't just stop here. I've created a playlist of the best resources to help you build the skills to break into data analytics. So watch that